There they are at Jamestown, and here they come.
Those are neat.
This is the Powhatan Indian Village.
Yeah, let's start walking this way while Grandpa.
This is the Jamestown Settlement, Powhatan Indian Village. Hi there.
Picture of the ship, honey? Yeah. What is this? Susan B. Constant.
Susan B. Constant.
Is that like the Susan B. Anthony dollar? Is that somebody else? Yeah, if you take it this right, you get both of them. You got your door open, honey? Don't stand behind the painting.
This is the James River in the background.
We go down that way. Yes, we have to go around.
Yeah, don't worry about last year. Thank you.
This is the ship, replica of the ship Godspeed.
Folks, we're closing down the outdoor areas because of the cows.
Ow. Ow. Okay. These pictures are inside Jamestown Fort.
I'm trying to get the whole thing. I think I'll be hard.
Some more pictures of the James Fort. Here's a great big long church.
I could have backed way far up.
Okay, we'll get done so we don't have to stand there too long.
Taking Captain here. Captain Smith, all right? Captain John Smith here.
Captain John Smith.
What do you say to the man?
What do you say, Willie? Stay up there?
No, I said, what do you say to the man?
Yeah, stay up here, don't move. Just kidding. You go and do whatever
Oh, tell him
you want
thank
to.
you for getting your picture.
Heading down to the 3 ships that brought the Jamestown colonists over.
Well, you step down a little bit.
Katie and
Yeah,
Willie
right
on
there.
the Susan B. Constant.
Ready?
Do you notice how it overhangs? That overhang, so you can put
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, Grandpa! Wait,
Basically, that cow is. They're just getting fancier over 200 years.
Going up.
Okay. Yeah. That's the Godspeed off in the distance.
How old are you, sir?
Ready?
You want a job? Well, you have to. You need
Katie and Willie on the other side of the ship.
Actually, no, we're trying. Actually,
James Ford over in the distance.
oh wow, I have no clue really. I couldn't guess. What they're gonna do is. Flagship here. It's got my Christopher Newton.
How do you do?
Howdy.
Hi. Get out of the camera now, Willie.
Hold that phone.
I don't think I have too much. This is what I'm doing is I'm grinding corn, little corn kernels.
Make Indian bread.
Make
to,
Indian bread.
What they do then is they bring it all together and like they cook it
Uh-huh.
and they make their bread. That's how they
Yeah.
make their bread.
Okay.
I'm smashing it up.
Bye.
Because it's the Indians' day off.
Grandpa says goodbye.
Bye. You coming out?
No.
Okay then. Bye. This is a back view of the Bruton Parish Church, an Episcopal church that's well over 200 years old, been used continuously. This is the church graveyard in the back of the church.
Alright, let me just go. Alright, we'll go there and then we'll...
Many of these tombstones are over 200 years old. This is a chair reserved for only the governors of the state of Virginia. No one else, not even the president, is allowed to sit here in this spot.
Prince Philip. Prince Charles. You want to go to England, you can try to see them on the
Notice the high back pew and closed pews. This is another view of the Bruton Parish Church. Looking down the Duke of Gloucester Street gives an idea of how many people are here. Hundreds upon hundreds of people. Looking the other opposite way up the Duke of Gloucester Street. This is the main street that runs through the Williamsburg historical area. I mean, there are many other streets too, but this is the main street. This is the guardhouse and I think powder magazine. I'm not sure until I get up closer. In front of the King's Arms Tavern. This is actually an eating place. However, it just closed up just a few minutes ago. Looking down the Duke of Gloucester Street again. Here's the Raleigh Tavern across the street here. It is not open today, it's closed, so it will be open tomorrow. This is the Capitol building where many famous things took place. This is a line waiting to get in. Very long lines at every place. Or not really too long, but long enough. But they're worth standing in line. This is a very historic building amongst the many buildings in Williamsburg. Hi there, babe. Are they still moving?
Mm-hmm.
Waiting in line to get into the Capitol. This was our narrator in the Capitol building. Very crooked young lady. Uh-oh. This is a side view of the Capitol building. Very, very interesting building. This is the Raleigh Tavern, where many, many important decisions regarding Williamsburg and the course of history took place. The House of Burgesses, after it was disbanded, met here in the Raleigh Tavern in more or less in secret to decide whether to protest or whether to fight against the King of England. This is a really important historic place. King's Arms Tavern, where many things took place also. This is Shields Tavern, where we ate breakfast this morning. Really a neat place. Very authentic food.
Alright, that's the first figure of the dance. The second figure is everyone does a partner turn. Turn right hand to your partner. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Raise the arches. Keep your right hand strong. And legs go underneath the arms and the overhead turn. And the third and final figure is the circle to the left.
sky ride. Well.
Where's your grandpa?
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
We're leaving without you.
Bye, Grandpa.
Karen, Katie, and Willie on the sky bucket ride. This thing is shaking again. Stop now.
I think I'm gonna get me one of those. Take my own pictures.
What do you want to take your own pictures for?
Because you're always complaining about yours.
Look up.
Can I get that? Maybe not. Yeah, that'd be good to get over there. That looks like out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, the twisty turn. Where are you going?
Right. Ooh, look at that. That sounded like a good one. Oh, God damn. This is inside the brewery at Williamsburg. We're on a self-guided tour.
Is that a different color?
This is the end of the self-guided brewery tour. We're now heading 2 yards of hospitality.
Right there, Willie. Okay. Ready?
Okay. Here's the Eagle One Brewery Tour, Mario.
Wait until
Grandma off in the distance there someplace.
Hydrate.
This is Oktoberfest in the Fest House.
During this show, we're going to make sure that you have as much fun as possible. We want you to clap your hands, stomp your feet, and shout out loud, whether we ask for it or not. Throughout the show, whenever we shout, "Chicken-sucker, chicken-sucker," we want you to respond by shouting, as loud as you can. Let's give it a try. Chicken-sucker. That was, oh out there, we know you can be much, much louder than that. So let's try it one more time. Chicken socket, chicken socket.
Okay, here we are standing in front of the Williamsburg Inn, getting ready to walk over to the historic area for a couple hours before we have to leave for the airport.
Wait, who's you lose?
Our room was right over where you see the blue flag. I think I took this before, probably in the rain, but that's the powder magazine and where they stored arms. Looking up Duke of Gloucester Street, and there is the courthouse, the old restored courthouse. Greeno's store, where we bought some items. Bruton Parish Church off in the distance. We're heading for the for the governor's palace.
No, don't even think about it. Don't about it.
Here they come.
Don't.
We don't have any food.
I don't have any food. Come on, guys. Come on.
Little girl has food.
I don't have any food. I don't have any food. It's alright. It's alright. They won't bother you. They won't bite you.
This is in front of the governor's palace. We're waiting for the gate to be able to get inside. I'm not sure if this is the back or the front of the governor's palace.
Please realize that we're going to marry our information, in other words, archaeology with inventories. We know by the middle of the century that there's over 800 arms here. The palace before 1720 to be used as handling. Black and white marble tiles give the ratio of black to white according to the inventory. or the archaeology, I should say. When we look at this space, this is not an armory. This is a form of interior decoration, and it is several centuries old before we ever put the first arms on the wall that's governor's spatula before 1720. The arms on the walls are original. Those on the ceiling made for Colonial Williamsburg. Via the transom over the front door was not quickly a blind or a shutter.
This is the one side of the governor's palace. Formal gardens in the back. At one time there was 400 acres of gardens and so forth. It's reduced down here to 10 acres at the present time. This is the wheelwright shop outside the governor's palace.
Today, 20th century Colonial Williamsburg, in order to learn how to do this work this way, we are required to serve a 6-year apprenticeship to learn how to make wheels for this. Have I answered your question?
Yes.
So it was a lengthy training process. As a result of that length.
This is a windmill
And if you take it that way, then
reproduction, of course. It was on the property of the Peyton Randolph house.
yeah. Okay, now close her up. Uh-oh, was that the end of yours? Oh, good. Good. This is the George Randolph home, which we just got finished going through. Also, Mr. Randolph was one of the most important patriarchs here in Williamsburg. This is our one room. This is where Karen, Katie, and Mom slept. Okay, this is we're in our villa at the Fairway Villas. We're eating breakfast, or we're trying to eat breakfast here.
We already ate breakfast.
We're done eating breakfast.
We finished
Here's
that in 20 minutes.
oh man, there's Mom eating breakfast, or just finishing off her coffee, and Willie is supposed to be eating breakfast.
He's almost done.
Is he done? Yes, he is. Give us a nice wave, Will. And here's Karen. Over here. There she is. Ready to go.
It really is.
And who is over here? There she is again. Okay,
Now tell a story about this on off.
here we are at Universal with Hercules here, no less.
Come going that way.
Here we're at Tribute to Lucy and Universal.
Yeah.
Everybody say something.
Not doing anything. Hey guys.
What? Did we, okay?
It's on.
Yeah.
Great, okay. Peekaboo. Anybody else here? Ooh.
Come on, is that all I get? How about that for a monster makeover?
Mr. Beagleman.
What?
2 minutes until show.
2 minutes? Oh no, my Pamela Lee Anderson watch must be busted. It's probably movie trapped. That's the last time I bought one of those computer watches. Nothing but silicon. Hey, anyway, you guys know this is the band thing I'm putting together. They're backstage right now. I got Madonna coming. I got all the Universal Studio monsters.
Mr. Beagleberg.
See, I'm working the crowd trying to get lucky here, bud.
Madonna's agent called, said to tell you she's unavailable.
Unavailable. He's red. He's ugly. Give it up for the Phantom of the Opera. Hey, you keep thinking that thing, it's never going to heal. Well, here he is, the new president for the Hair Club for Men. He's also a client, the Wolf Man. Hey, Wolf, you up? Oh, hang on to the legs, ladies, because here he comes. The Prince of Darkness, the King of the Hades, and the biggest mosquito in all of Florida. It's Count Dracula. Oh, come on, girls, it's Dracula. All right, knock that off. It's not Jerry Springer. Now, live at our center stage, a man of many parts, the most amused, the Frankenstein Monster. It's alive! Alive! Here she is, aboard Miss Transylvania, Miss Doomier, and this month's covering her over from the mechanics. It's the bride of Frankenstein! Yes! Hey, talk about your electrified babe, huh? Personally, she leaves me in stitches. Stitches with the... Here it is. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. Work with me, monsters. Work with me. Oh, everybody says, I need your help. I need it. I need it. Right now, say my name once. Yeah! Louder, say it again. Third time. It's showtime. Come on, monster, sing it just like here we go. Let me hear your hands on, hands all around the cheeks. We're wild things. You think we're frightening. But we make everything. We're wild things. Go get 'em, Drac. People think when we show up, they really coming through, yeah. But now we've got a different style with a brand new attitude. It's a silly creature, back to GK high. But we don't do some change love. Here we go, right stop. Return from the line. Wild things. Out of the wild things. You think we're right, man. Don't be scared, no. We make everything. Hey, Frankie, don't play that funky music, green boy. Well, I'm pretty way, and you gracious, goodness gracious, great balls of fire! Fire! Oh, ain't no fire! Fire!
It's okay.
It's okay. I'm bloody, on the way to the midnight hour. The second chill up and down your spine. 'Cause once you get a taste of my power, it's something to make Frankenstein. I'll give you love, I'll make you like wings. 'Cause I'm the hippest looking you've ever seen. Every day, I don't want you to pick out my bad time. Like you've been a beast, you ain't nothing but high. I turn your head, bring it up. I'm ready. Here we go now. What you doing? Right here.
Stand up for me, sir. I need a prop for this. I need you to take out a $1 bill. That's good. Now, the reason I'm asking to take out $1, we train all of our birds to recognize money. Oh, look, our stagehand. Good right over here. One of our top stunt performers. It's Travis, the stunt performer administrator, Ron. Yeehaw! Very nice. Now, I'm sure you've all seen in the cowboy movies known as a running fall. We're going to slow that down and show you how you train it. First of all, you start someplace soft, like this sand pit. Then you notice Ron's going to give him a subtle tap on the front leg and pull back in the opposite side reins. This teaches the pony to drop to his knees, his chest, and then roll very slowly all the way onto his side. Here's a tap. Got that very slowly part down good. And down he goes. Very nice. Good job, guys. Now, Ron does that stuff. You like my show? Yeah, she's usually back there laughing and laughing. Kind of cute because she always said, "You making fun of me? Apologize." I said apologize. You just stop. I'm sorry.
Stay there, Willie. Well, you can move now. I mean, you can wave or something. Wave to me, Willie.
We're at the Bates Motel, Universal Studios.
No, it isn't Psycho House.
Or Psycho House, whatever.
Is Mother up there?
Where is Mother?
Zoom in. I can't tell if she's in the window or not. Bye. What?
Oh, look at Grandpa.
Playground.
It's weird.
MGM studio. Just got finished seeing Muppet Vision. This is something new on the outside of the gift shop.
Well, not exactly like that.
You ready? Who's that?
Where's Van? You out there? Did you get that? Did you get that?
Okay, can I get a picture with you?
Waiting for the Mulan parade at Disney MGM.
And it's, with the exception of one fried chicken dinner, which for lunch is $12.50. All they have is stuff like hot dogs.
Across the way is a great movie ride.
I was thinking it was the 50 for like, they do have steak and stuff like that, but they don't have hamburgers.
A parade, everybody! In honor of Mulan!
Here comes Mushu.
Come on now, let me hear you let out a dragon-sized cheer for our hero, Mulan, everybody! Now, you mean to tell me that's how you thank somebody who saved your whole country? I don't believe it. I asked for a dragon-sized noise, and you people give me noise for a listen. I said I want to hear noise for your heads in here.
Here comes Mushu back again.
All right, one family reunion coming right now. I am the powerful, the pleasurable, the indestructible Mushu.
I don't blame her. Okay, I'll do your next. Okay, wait, they want me to get my
This is Shane from the movie Mulan. Here we are at the Animal Kingdom. First day. 7 o'clock in the morning, there must be 5,000 people here at least.
Ready?
Tree of Life in the foreground.
Going last. He took an apple and
Okay, Katie and Willie, come on. They want a picture.
Mickey, could you send my autograph book?
One, to help protect the animals. However, poaching has grown to be such a major problem, and since we now do encompass over 800 square miles like this, and the one right here on the immediate right-hand side is a male Bayala. Inside, the ones with a light brown coats, those are the eland. Eland are the largest in the antelope family. They can weigh up to 2,000 pounds and be 6 feet out. I want to point out these smaller animals with the black stripes just past the eland on the right-hand side. Those are the Tommy gazelles that Wilson just mentioned about. Now the Tommies are quite powerful. They can jump about 15 feet and run about 30 to 40 miles an hour.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah, they do this quite often. Family are light brown in color. Once they do reach full maturity, they will be much darker. We actually entered elephant country also, and you might keep an eye out for two of our most famous residents.
That's the back end of them, isn't it?
It's not the best side, but that's he's one.
Look at this tree. Look how old this one is.
Here again, so don't cause an injury to the bird. That's our horned oryx. Now the horns on the head can grow between 42 and 49 inches in length. Also, 9 inches in length.
Standing up here on the termite mound. The meerkats are a native African species and they're part of the mongoose family. And they are carnivores, very much like their cousin the mongoose. They're pretty aggressive little guys. They will eat. It's acting as a sentry for his entire colony. He's kissing sounds to these animals to try to get their attention. They may take it as a bird and they'll disappear. Okay, those beautiful animals that you see on the grassy area with the long slender neck, those are called Garanuk. No, that's a totally different species down there. The ones that are down in the wash are actually called dik-diks. Gunther's dik-diks. They're the smallest species of antelope on the savanna, and the three that are down there are full grown. Those are adult. One amazing thing about the dik-diks is they are monogamous, which means they will actually choose a mate and stay with that mate their entire life. Not only that, but actually swipe the dirt side to side to get those tiny little shoots that are just growing out of the ground because they contain a lot of fluid.
Little meerkat on guard.
The Garanuk are part of the antelope species as well, and a lot of the natives actually refer to these animals as giraffe antelope. American species.
There's one big gorilla up there.
Yeah, he's going to.
Oh, what a picture. There he goes.
Big buck. Yeah. I'm lucky. You saw through.
No. I think they came back.
Yeah, really. It rushed up.
Somebody else get it. Let's go.
Very nice. Okay, should we go on? They're purple.
This is the village of Harambe.
I also
The Tree of Life.
Where are we going then? I think we'll do that later.
Inside a building, dinosaur exhibits. Big, long sea animal. Quite a unique building.
It was a man. Had I known how deeply I was to be involved, I would have obeyed my first impulse and walked away. This man would have to have nourishment, and soon, without a mother's care, he would soon perish. Then it occurred to me, a family of wolves I knew had been blessed with a litter of cubs. 10 times the rains had come and gone, and I often stopped by to see how Walt the man cub was getting along. He was a favorite of all the wolf cubs in the pack. The tiger has returned to this part of the jungle and has sworn to kill you. Kill me? Why would you want to do that? He hates man, and sheer
Khan is not going to allow you to grow up to become just another hunter with a gun.
Who just explained to him?
No one explains anything to Shere Khan.
Oh, maybe so. But I'm not afraid. I want to stay in the jungle.
You wouldn't last one day.
I can look after myself.
That's enough. Things will affect you. 3, 4, keep it up. 2, 3, 4, up. 2, 3, 4, keep it up. 2, 3, 4. Coming in. Countdown. No game of control. It's a question of control. For the march and drill of a beat and kill. He's a military goal. He's a military goal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Press it up. 2, 3, 4. Like a race on single file. Over every jungle mile. While we step and press to the underbrush. In a military style.
Hello. What are you doing?
Drilling.
Can I do it too?
Sure, but don't talk. It's against regulations.
Good there, keep it up. Good there, to the left. Good there, keep it up. Good there, come it in. Like in this war.
Leave me alone.
Well, that's for the big talk, little britches.
I'm big enough.
Hey kid, you need help. And old balloon's gonna learn you to climb like a bear. Now put up your dukes. That's it, now get loose. Real loose, then start to lead. Wait a little, that's it. Now get moving. Now, try giving me a great big bear growl scare. I'm talking about a big bear growl. Come on, a big right from your toes. Now you're getting ahead. No, it's putting you. Now look for those two big jungle drop. Oh, yeah, oh. Take a swing at me. Oh, yeah, got me. Yeah, you're doing good. All the nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I could be fonder of my big home. The bees are buzzing in the trees to make some honey just for me. Then you under the rocks and plants and take a glance at the fancy angels and maybe try a few. You better believe it, and you're gonna love boy, they say. Hey Maggie, you hungry? No, look out! The bare necessity, the life will come to you.
They'll come to me.
They'll come to you. Let's lead you. Oh, come on, Maggie, get with the wheel. Hey, how about touching that old left shoulder there? That's just a hair lower out. Oh, this is good. Hey, kid, we gotta get to a tree. This calls for some big scratching. Oh, delicious. Yeah. What's stuff that the richest fun?
You're not the fun with it.
You better believe.
Now I'm the king of the swingers, oh, the jungle VIP. I've reached the top and had to stop, and that's what's bothering me. I wanna be a madman, come stroll right into town and be just like the other men. But I'm tired of walking around. Oh, they do. You ain't wanna be like you. Walk like you, talk like you. I ain't like me. And let you be you, man, too. Makes the chase more interesting for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Try to understand.
Kira, what's the matter with you?
The basket here. What? You want to know something? We're good starting partners.
You better believe it.
Yes. Nothing and nobody is going to ever come between us again.
My own home, my own home, my own home, my
What's that?
That's the man village.
No, but I mean that.
Forget about those. They ain't nothing but trouble.
Just a minute. I never seen one before.
So you've seen one, so let's go.
I want a better look. But Luke, let him have a better look.
Others hunting in the forest, others working in the home. I must go to fetch the water till
All the fire necessities, the single bare necessities. Forget about the authorities and just try. Having the bare necessities of Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities. Simple bare necessities that bring the bare necessities to life. Come on, Mikey, we're going home.
This is a spaceship made out of Legos. This is probably the biggest Lego display I've ever seen in my life. There's an entire store devoted nothing but to Lego. Here's a dragon made out of Legos in the lagoon here, or the lake. Absolutely unbelievable.
What's your name? Very nice. Big hand for it. Very good. Yeah, you're right there.
1, 2, 3.
These figures are absolutely fantastic.
It should be a little craft.
Yeah, it's right there. We've got to go through this area right here.
Look at this huge McDonald's they put here.
This is our official picture at
There he goes. Everybody look back and wave.
Bye, Chris. Bye. Bye. Bye.
scorpions. Spiders, that's right. Now 30 to 40 young at one time. And after that, they'll actually carry them on their back for the first couple of weeks until their first molt. What I mean by molting is that's actually when they'll shed their old exoskeleton and they'll grow into a larger one.
Animal kingdom.
Now between the stingray and the pinchers, those two things have actually made this animal.
I don't know what these people are, but they're interesting to see.
Tom, you getting a picture of those? I think she did.
Someone help me, I got the wild one. You two all these? Okay, that's good. You two, that's you're right. Okay, repeat this. King Louis.
King Louis and blue.
Thank you. Oh, you had something in your hair, a bug or something.
There's your phone.
Oh, he can't sign, honey. You'll have to wait till the next time.
Where were you at? Security. Just kidding.
Thank you.
You guys are all together. You know, you guys go to a Kiki. Okay, the next family. To Baloo. Look at oil painting. Like painting you guys. Okay. I'll take a picture for you guys.
He's gonna have a backache by the end of the day.
Have you seen the picture?
Not yet.
Let me just find it. Hey guys, just a minute, okay? I just want to get. I don't want congestion here.
Here's Rafiki.
Let's go inside.
You want to get a picture with Baloo?
Hey, come on. Come here, Willie.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye, King Louie. Bye, Baloo.
Minnie Mouse dressed in her safari outfit at the Animal Kingdom. This is Dale. The other one was Chip. This is by Journey to Imagination, and we just seen Honey, I Shrunk the Audience. Really funny. 3D movie.
Why don't you move over there? Oh, guys! Hey,
What's there?
by Journey to Imagination. Spooky water fountain. Water jets flying across. Waiting for the illuminations display to start at 9 o'clock. Not quite an hour to go. Looking across the lake. Entrance to the animal kingdom. Rainforest Cafe by the Animal Kingdom. SpectroMagic display on the way.
destiny. You see, we always need somebody to see. Things are not going up there, but not each of his listening. Just look at the world around you. Right here on the ocean floor, such wonderful things around you. What more are you looking for? Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up on the shore, they work all day. Out in the sun, they slide away. While we be floating under the sea. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sylvester, that's enough now. Swim along. Oh, yes, come on. A little faster, Will.